Hi guys, welcome back to Pilates by Eden. We'll be doing a 30-minute all-level Pilates class today, and we'll be doing lots of stretches and things to keep you guys active during this time. I hope you're all doing well. We're gonna start seated on our mat. We're gonna extend our legs out in front. And make sure you can really feel your sit bones on the floor. You're gonna rest your hands on your thighs, and we'll just start with a few big breaths in. Breathing in through your nose, and an exhale as you feel the ribs drawing down towards your hip bones. And another breath in. And an exhale. This last breath, we're going to try to get as much air into the body as we can. A nice steady breath in. And an exhale. We're going to mobilize through our cervical spine as we look side to side. We just found the breath in our body. We're going to try to keep that breath pattern throughout the whole exercise, this time drawing ear to shoulder, up and over the top. And then lastly, looking up as you inhale and exhale to nod. Try stay seated as tall as you can. Feel the length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. And one more of each. Then we'll do a few circles. Just noticing anywhere you might feel pain or tension. Make sure you go both ways. And resting here at the top. We're going to draw the shoulders into the ears. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. We'll slide them back and down. Again, inhale 3, 2, and 1. And one more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Taking both hands to the right side of the body, lift up as you rotate through the spine. Exhale, take it a little deeper. And inhale back through center. Left side sitting up tall. And rotate. A little extra as you exhale. And returning back to center. From here, we're going to go into a lateral stretch. So you could do that in a Z-sit or a little butterfly, whatever's more comfortable. Left arm floats and exhale over. Two more. And the last one. We're going to take this one and rotate towards the floor, bringing both hands down, bending the arms, and stretch. As you press through the palms, lift up to extend through the chest. And one more. Awesome. We're going to find that Z-sit on the other side. Inhaling up with that right arm and exhale over. Last one, a rotation of the chest towards the floor as the palm comes down, bending both arms. And press up, extend. And last one. Awesome. We're gonna come right back to that seated position. This time we're gonna bend the knees and draw the heels to the floor. Toes are going to be lifted, and we're going to clasp onto the back of the knee. Sit nice and tall so you feel that long, straight, neutral spine. And as we exhale, we're going to draw the belly and ribs back into our C curl. We're looking for the shape of our tailbone on the mat. Arms are going to begin to straighten, and then slowly roll back up as you open through the chest. Elbows stay wide. Breath and exhale. Trying to stay even side to side. So you're rolling down equally through both the left and right side and all the way back up. Last one, we'll release the arms to increase the challenge. We're going to pause where we feel flat tailbone, and we're going to inhale to float one leg. Lowering it down and alternating sides for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower and roll slowly back up. Clasp over the knees for a stretch curl forward. And rounding up to restack the spine. Finding that initial start position, and we'll get a little into the obliques this time. As we roll slowly down the center, we're going to open out through the right side, look for that hand, and scoop down by your side as you roll back up to the sit bones. So you can decide how far you go. Just go as far as you can maintain a nice neutral position and even side to side. Breath work is on, inhaling to open. Exhale back. 2 more. And last one. All the way up tall. Extend the legs long down your mat. Arms reach up as you breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhaling up. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Exhale, release. And this one here, the arms are going to separate out to the sides as you open the chest and look to the ceiling. Center, and this time slowly rolling all the way onto your mat. Slow as you can go. Rest the head, reach the arms for a breath. Circle out and around, nod, and roll back up just to get the scapulas off the floor. Look at those toes. Lower down, reach the arms, inhale. Exhale, circle, nod the chin, fingertips reach. And feel those ribs coming closer to your hips. That's 3. Hold for a moment so you can feel that work happening. 2. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, nod the chin, roll up, squeeze. And little pulses here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to rest. I'm going to turn sideways, but you guys can lie on your back, bend the knees, keep your feet nice and flat. Arms are going to press down into the floor. We're prepping for our bridge series. As we exhale, we're going to find that little tuck of the tail. So you'll feel the low back pressing into the floor. And as you release the pelvis towards your heels, you'll create a little bit of a space here between the low back. And tuck. And release. Softening here through the hip flexors. Tucking the pelvis. And release. 2 more. And last one, we'll take it all the way up into our bridge. So we're going to press into our feet, and roll slowly up, one little vertebra at a time. Pausing here at the top, make sure you have equal pressure through all width of the feet. Hips are level, inhale. And exhale, we're going to start to bring just the sternum down. And from there, on your next exhale, try to get that bra line down or your scapula tips. And then we're thinking upper ribs come down next. Keeping the pelvis tucked. Lower ribs, belly button, low back, and then finally hips and tail. Nice breath in. Think of that sequence as you roll slowly up. Inhale. And one at a time. Sternum, scapulas, upper ribs, lower ribs, belly button, hip bones, low back, and rest down. I'm going to rock those knees side to side. We're just getting ready to work those hamstrings a little more. Pausing here, neutral. We're going to press up into a more of a flat back this time. So instead of rounding and rolling, we're going to press straight up. And I'm going to start to lower down, creasing through my hips as my booty almost touches the floor, and press right back up. Lower, nice and even. Exhale, press. Inhale, and 5. 4. Slow and controlled, that's where you get most of the work. 3. Feel the booty kick on. 2. Last one, exhale, press. Hold for 5. 4, press up a little more. 3, 2, and that same roll down, starting from sternum all the way to tail. Knees come into the chest, get a little hug, stretch through the hips and the low back, and maybe a little roll side to side. We're going to go into single leg stretch. So we're going to find a tabletop with both legs. Let the knees rest right over the hips. Heels are in line with the back of the knee. Take a breath. Nod the chin to roll up. We're going to extend the left leg and clasp onto the outside calf of the right side. I want to keep my curl forward and elbows wide. Without changing the shape through my spine, I'm going to switch legs. And reach. The lower the leg, the straight leg lowers, the more work it is. You can make that choice for yourself. 6. 4. Keep that curl forward. 3. 2. Last one. Squeeze in, knees to chin or forehead. 3, 2, and lower to rest. Left leg comes to anchor, right leg shoots to the ceiling. We're going to start with circling through that ankle. And a reverse. With a strong pointed toe, as if someone's pulling on my foot. My leg is getting longer, it's coming out of the hip socket. Hips are level onto the floor. I'm going to try to keep that level, flat feeling through the abdominals as I begin to circle on the ceiling with the right leg. And the left leg stays nice and anchored to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause, center, flex through the ankle as you draw the heel to the ceiling. We're going to lower lift that leg for 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the leg up, clasp hands behind the leg. Rest through the ankle, nod the chin to roll up. Arms are nice and wide. From here, we're gonna lengthen through the left leg, go into single leg scissor. Nice big breath, and switch. Now some of you might need to rest your head, that's okay. And you can base the size of the scissor off how comfortable you feel and how stable you are. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stop on the left side, lower the right to the mat, and rest the head. Focusing here on the left ankle, begin with your circles. And a reverse. Pause with a pointed toe as it comes out of the socket. Feel it getting longer. Arms rest by the side or on your belly as you start your circles. 4, 3, 2, and reverse. Two more. Pausing center, flex through the ankle, heel draws up, and lower lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, clasping onto the back of the leg, release through the ankle, nod the chin to roll up. Chest is wide, elbows are wide. Extend the leg, float it off the floor, pull yourself up a little more, take a breath. As you exhale, switch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze to hold and lower to rest. Knees come back into the chest. This time they're going to go wide as you pull them to the outside of the body. We're going to come right back to a double leg tabletop. Make sure you can feel your low back into the mat. If the legs are pressed too far away, you'll feel that space there, and that's not such a safe place to work from. So let's draw the back down, the knees in, and find that spot that works for you. Getting into our lower abdominals, we're going to lower one leg at a time towards the floor, and exhale, bring it back. Alternating. Accessing your core to bring the knee back. And then let's alternate at the same time. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees come up, double legs for 4. This will be a little harder. You might not go all the way to the floor. 3, 2, and last one. Knees come in for a hug. And we're going to roll onto our right sides for our side series. Just going to rest our head on our right arm. We're going to anchor down through the left palm on the floor in front. Both knees are bent, And hips and shoulders are stacked. Take a nice breath in here. And as you exhale, just settle down into the floor. On your next exhale, we want to try to access our abs here in the sideline position. So you want to create a little space between your abdominals and the mat, at least a lifted feeling, so that every time you exhale, you can feel your abs kicking on. We're going to float that top leg and lower. If you want a little bit more work, you can always float that top arm. Three, two. We're going to hold this next leg up. We're going to tap those heels together and then tap knees together. And heel. And knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more of each. Pause, extend the leg long, and you can either extend the bottom leg as well, or you can keep it bent if you need a little bit more stability. From here, we're going to float both legs off the floor with a strong pointed toe, squeezing those legs together, and the bottom leg's going to work here, lower and lift for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now squeeze the legs together for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and little beats for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest those legs. Left leg comes forward. Palms are going to attach in the front here as I rest my head. I'm going to glide to open up for a rotation stretch as I look to the left. Exhaling to come back through center. I'm going to gradually work my way onto my belly. I'm going to come to my forearms. So my elbows are a little wider than my body, and I can feel a gentle extension here, but I want my low ribs drawing towards the mat. Chest is open. You can feel the shoulder pins drawing back. Hold that baby extension. And lower to rest. Press into your palms, draw back to a child's pose. We're going to come to modified plank on the hands. Pressing the pelvis gently forward so you're long from your back of the knee all the way to your head. So make sure your head's not dangling down. It's lifted up to align with the spine. Hold that plank, soft through the elbows, just breathe. Each time you exhale, really drawing the belly back towards your spine. Trying to move some air here. Getting a little stronger with every exhale. We'll hold for about another 20 seconds. Keep breathing up, 10 more. Three, 2, and 1. Drawing the booty back, walk the knees forward, and find a child's pose, resting the arms by your side. We're going to work our way up and reposition onto the left side. Once again, knees are folded, head is resting on your left arm, and right arm can support in front or extend to ceiling. We're going to start with that float of the leg, that lift of the abs off the floor, and a lift and lower. Four, three, two, and hold. Maintain that lift. Heels tap and then knees, and heels, and knees. 6, 5. 4 more. 3. You can do it. Here's 2. Last one. And lower to rest. Extend the top leg. Now both legs can extend, or you can leave that bottom one nice and flush. We're going to float them up off the ground. Bottom leg's going to work first. Lower lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lower to rest. Front leg comes forward. Telescope stretch for a rotation. And all the way back. Working your way onto your belly. Press back to your child's pose. We're going to come right up to quadruped, so our hands are right under shoulders, knees are right under hips. We're going to go into a cat-cow stretch. Inhaling to open, exhale to tuck and round. Inhale to release. And exhale up. One more of each. And then come to a neutral position, right in between the two so your back feels nice and flat. We're going to bring that reverse tabletop up on that right side. Now maybe you extend the arm out in front as well, maybe not. Lower lift. It's as if you're going to step on the ceiling. 6, 5, 4. Stay nice and flat through the belly. 3, 2, and hold. Little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lowering down. Let's rock our weight around side to side or in a circle. Pausing in neutral, regain your strength and position. Tabletop reverse on the left side. Arm extends or not. And lower lift. Four. 3, 2, hold it there, stay lifted, and roll pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to rest. Back to a child's pose. Flip the palms up and rest the arms by your side. Roll back up over the heels. And we'll come to our knees as long as it's comfortable for you. You can always roll up your mat to give your knees a little bit more cushion. We're gonna get nice and tall, and we'll do a few arm circles here for 3, 2, feel the scapulas moving. Last one. I'm gonna bring the hands to the floor, press back to a full plank. From here, we're going to start to lift one foot off of the floor at a time. And trying to do that without the hips shifting side to side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower down, pike the hips, draw your heels to the floor, downward dog stretch. And then start to walk in place as one heel draws to the floor, opposite knee bends. And then slowly working your way up to standing as you roll up through the spine. So we're going to go into just some basic squats here to get those legs working a tad. Find a parallel position, feet are directly underneath the hips. Arms are going to reach forward as the knees track over the toes. Lengthen up, press palms back, lift both heels if you have the balance, and lower to press. Few more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice and tall, and lower to rest. Right arm floats, lateral flex left as the left arm draws down the leg. Alternating sides. Great job, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining in.